Ki khubor ka Batesi TV ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian Rupa Premium Meghalaya.
Beriau Pynïap yo Khunswet ubadang Snem kerta katau hybrid kesan bor lang harmudai udai para Marjan hi ubadang Nongrah lo merbo Superintendent of Police ke East Council ba Vivek Snem ule tho ba beriau Pynïap yo hybrid udai belatip keteng ke Kennedy Khunswet lai pu Snem kerta kat kum kejing tho SP ulaong bahagini kesngi bauja kata kapratrik urisau arja pesan hakapor arbaje ni architeng hybrid kesan bor lang ulalej ban pek TV hayeng jong ni Marjan hakate kapor Kennedy udang saja ke top bat upha wan ra borti bat pha wan ra brot hu henry tau hybrid shim lawan ra bat upet tibisa kom tau Kennedy ula syo bat ula set ya nakhmut bat nasintur hadu bo undayap bat hadien kata ula thap hapo katop USP ula yathu pa kata kapor hayeng amdan brio bat kadai ka bajur slap ha katu kesngi kom tau Kennedy ula thap ya ka met yap jong hybrid hapo ka berni plastik ondalawan para arkmi jong ula pan ya ka skuti jong bat hadien kata ula bu ya kata ka berni badan met yap haki benta ba syakhamat ka skuti bat unya syaklau mopan bat ubret ya ka met harut surok USP ula ong bat nadu kam mensyuahi ki Pulit kila super sni namar ba ki yo jingtem ba ude brio ba klut kli bat ki don ru kidak hayeng jong henry kimla le bat kimla ban kem namar ba ki duna parat kisabut henry dei hadien balayo e ka kai phot jang ka forensic bat baro kisabut balayo lum ki Pulit kila le ban kem menta ka sngi na Nongrah la syai on ra syeng bishar ban pan bon na ka yeng bishar bahkan ai por ki Pulit ban tokit benya ki Pulit kin saya lambiang sya Nongrah ba un peni kumno ule hakapor ba Pynïap bat por balik berat
te halor kaniye hadin rupna hi ka special investigation team hi bala clear do SP city hi kila yo kem yo badan kti pan kaniye kala khamjuat hi ka case ban nakadaw ba ngimlap hi ka motive kajin tumu ban Pynïap yo ni khna bamdan kanu ada question ka bong ba don kata sexual assault ne kan don kata ransom but hakaju kapor uni di khna Khunswet hi te kata motive ka kham long hi ban yo ke ka jing thmu jung brio ban Pynïap yo ni khna hakaju kapor ni wat ni la bun ni na thai hi don kituk atuk ni gnai ni la ong ba ki don ki brio ki ba ni suba rei ka jing ka long ba ngim don ta evidence bangin la ban poi shidu shaki ne ban kem yaki te hadin katu kan ibnai mentah na andru bnai te ngila yo katu kan ki evidence janga forensic but kiwi evidence ru kum ki technical evidence ngila yo but hadin ngila ka SIT kala beteng lang gini ki evidence but ni sa lab yo uni ubre uba Pynïap te hakatu kasngi hi uni phana uni brio Pynïap bu pakateng Kennedy Khunswet laipo Snem ula Pynïap yo nakadaw tang ba uni khana saila kwa ban wan yarap yo ban site kata katop te uni ubri udan hi kata ka history ka ba khamlong violent ne kham don kham quickly te ula tap ya ka shintur jung ban hani kata ra yu ha top tap yu ha top hadu bandayap nak tahu sei kamet ka usabu shadin yang dia hadin baki la kalawan ka kemi bat wahiyeng ju parakmi ju kata dakas kuti tap no yo to khna haka barni bat upan no to parakmi ju ya kata kaskuti bat lejbo station mopan te kata ketika jingja ka baja hakata kasni haka pratrik te hadin kata hi itu i mesan hi jong tu khna hi la FIR ni la register mar hi na form ka SIT but menta kasni hi yo kem yo ni but lishai ni sa remand yo ni sa pan remand police remand yo khrang bungin yo ban tokit bnya shushu ban yo tokit ki jan ki khagnur kom Pynïap but ni reconstruct ya ka sequence jong ka crime ubriu haka jingdom hi ra be tu khna set bat khumut bat chintur ai thap yu ha top ken Ti kata khatop kemudian shiteng ti thap yu ta mau ukna na thai ulai yap hi shwa ban thap yu hatop ba marsin thap yu hatop thum khi shu kamet to sei no kamet nang ta ba du sabu shadish kapong dan hem ki case re kiladan ki case ba kham register hi lai su ki panam ki kiladan hi ki case ki ba klawan jing ajing ujor and re kiladan ka jing asuk panam ki hi kani ka first case panong ban register ka case yes em ka de jing show hadom ki dan ki ya ki dan ka jing ka ja re but ita I log chung u bala yu ru kadan ka history ka ba u shit show em uklam dan hi ka jing thu uklam ulamut hi long hadin ba kilawan ki pulit hadin stio artio laitio si panai hadin kata long ulai kan ba umut ba dan ki pulit kin klan no kan abam lap ha tu ka klemat hi tu yom yo ye shu kan ti hadin si panai ja ye hadin arla ja ye tu la sulai lut ha ni sa chu on 8th October 2025 at about 8:20 p.m. a written complaint was received at Rinja PS that the complainant's 7-year-old nephew, who was an orphan, was found missing at around 4 p.m. from their house at Domarbo, Nongrah. Accordingly, officers and personnel of Rinja PS rushed to the house of the complainant and conducted a massive search operation. This was done along with the Darbar Shnong Nongrah, and this was done in around the areas of Rinja PS jurisdiction to trace the missing child. However, as you know it, on that evening, the child was not found. On the next morning, telephonic information was received at Rinja PS that the dead body of a child was seen at Matngen, Maupat. Police officers and personnel of Norman Song OP proceeded to the PO, including senior police officers and the CSU unit of the Forensic Science Laboratory. The body was found lying on the roadside, and at about 10 to 11, all officers CSU had arrived at the PO, including the press, public. The relatives of the missing child identified the dead body to be that of the missing child from Nongrah, and thereafter a case was registered at Rinja PS, case number 295-10-2025 under section 137 clause 2, 103 clause 1 of the BNS. The case was investigated immediately and post-mortem of the child was done in Negrims, and the cause of death was ascertained the following day. It was asphyxia due to smothering. Considering the seriousness of the case and the gravity of it, a special investigation team was formed on 9th October 2025, just the following day, which was headed by the SP City, East Khasi Hills. In this investigation, many people were examined to throw light on the case, but there was nothing which came forth. The investigation, however, identified a few persons of interest, but the only problem, there was no breakthrough for want of evidence. Many exhibits were sent to CFSL Guwahati and FSL Shillong to gather scientific evidence. There was also another problem. The motive to kill the child could not be established at that juncture. This made the investigation of the case even difficult to crack. However, after appearance together, including that from CFSL, from the forensics, we were able to zero down on the killer, namely Kenti Khunswet, 32 years, a neighbor of the deceased. The murder of the child, where the child had gone to watch TV, the murder of the child happened at about 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. and it happened in the house of the accused, which is adjacent to the house of the child, where the child had gone to watch TV. That was after lunch. The body was taken in a white Yamaha RZ Scooty ML049622, belonging to the accused's cousin. And this cousin had actually gone with the killer's mother to the adjacent jungle at Marjan to gather mushrooms and returned back only at about 3:30 p.m. In our preliminary interrogation, the accused has revealed that he had told the child to get a brush and a bucket while he was washing the syntax tank. But the deceased, or the child, kept watching TV. Out of anger, due to the obstination of the child, when the boy came out of the house, he forcefully smothered him and put him in the syntax tank in a fit of rage. Later, he hid the body in the backyard. The killer then quietly kept the body in a plastic sack in the scooty of his cousin and left Lumarbo at about 4:40 p.m. and returned back in less than an hour after dumping the body on the roadside. We have arrested him today in the afternoon. He has admitted to the crime. He will be produced before court and police remand will be taken to complete the investigation process. Thank you. A lot of effort had to be put into piece, a lot of evidence, be verbal, corroborative evidence, technical evidence, scientific evidence to actually come to the conclusion who the killer was. So putting all this evidence, in fact, we had to wait for so long because of forensic evidence, which can give us some leads on the killer. So putting all this evidence together, we could zero down on the killer. See, this is preliminary interrogation. The investigation is at a very nascent stage. All I can tell you is that as of now, he has done it himself. Once we gain custody of him, if there's complicity of anybody, or if anybody knew about the killing and had suppressed that information, they will be liable. Yes, he had actually kept the body in the backyard, hidden it in the backyard, and we actually zeroed down on the house because it had rained. If you remember, that day it had rained, and we had found certain ingredients on his body, from which after we actually had got the forensic report, it was the same ingredients from that house. And this body was taken from there, it was kept in a sack, and when he asked his cousin for the scooty, he had kept that the body, because he's a 7-year-old boy, he's not very big, he kept him in front and drove the scooty.
Oh, for once I'm ready before her. Chale! Gorgeous. Let's go!
Coming. How much you honk, yeah?
Come on, we should leave.
Chill. It's just family.
Exactly. और घर वाले ही late.
By the way, how am I looking?
Very late.
Streamers, caps, candles, a cake, definitely balloons. सब आ गया. Wait a minute. Where is everyone? Show off.
Hey bro, how's it going?
एक बात बता, सबसे फास्ट होकर भी हमेशा लेट कैसे?
Style bro, style.
Hello guys, where's the birthday boy?
यहीं कहीं होगा, अपने फीचर्स को रील्स पे शो ऑफ करता हुआ।
इतना बिगाड़ा जो है, ऑटोमेटिक गियर बॉक्स, वेंटिलेटेड सीट्स, सनरूफ।
क्यों ना हो, फैमिली का सबसे यंगेस्ट भी तो है। Let's go guys, party time.
Skoda.